news. Read the description of the broadcast as well. Then like it, share it. Invite your friends and your not so friendly friends. Tell them to join us. The Maiyegun today, Maiyegun is live. And tonight, we are starting again almost on a very sad note, but kind of like a mixed feelings for some, with the news of the abduction of a sister to the former Minister of Power, Adelabu Benkelemes. His sister and her two sons, twins, were kidnapped around the challenge area of Ibadan this morning. The last few days, or probably last few weeks, have been seriously traumatizing for a lot of people, to the point that the last 3 days, I've seen people, the teachers, parents, who have hit the streets, demanding for the release of the kidnapped school children and their teachers in your states, as well as demanding for an end to this terrorism. Because right now, what people are facing is, when the fear that people are currently kind of like facing is so palpable enough that almost every day we get to see one school or two schools or even more schools raising this false alarm. Bandits are coming. The fear is so much right now that everybody who is seen to be Fulani, in especially in the southern part of Nigeria, Yoruba land, right, is considered as a bandit. So this morning, when the news of some gunmen kidnapping the sister to the former Minister of Power and her two children while she was on her way to drop them off at their schools, so she was ambushed and then taken away with her children. Now, right now, we don't know if this is the handiwork of, the terrorists that have already, as we have been told, they have already surrounded us. They are living among us. They are just waiting to be activated, like just the terrorist cells that they have. Or this is just another set of crime that exists within us, the copycats. Or maybe it is politics, we don't know. But this is a crime that happened in Ibadan this morning. Their whereabouts is still very much unknown. The reason for the abduction is still unknown, and the police is yet to actually say anything reliable. So I'll take you to Ibadan this morning, where the neighbors who saw the abandoned car, as well as some of their personal belongings in the car, recorded this video. I'll show you.
Those are kidnappers. They just kidnap some people from this car. They just kidnap some people from this car. They are moving towards this side. Who are those kidnap lele? Wọ́n tó woman lele yìí náà. Ọkọ rẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti kọ́. Ó lè ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́. Ṣé ẹ mọ ẹni? Ẹ pè wọ́n láti mọ̀ ẹ pè wọ́n. Ẹ pè wọ́n. Ẹ pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọmọ pẹ̀. Ẹ̀sọ́ wá pẹ̀lú ọmọ fámìlì ẹ̀kẹ́. Ìyá pẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ ni, ọmọ pẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́, àbúrò pẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ ni. Àbúrò pẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ ni, lọ́dún ọ̀yá rẹ̀ ni. Lọ́dún ọ̀yá rẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n ò pààyàn kí náà bọ̀ ni. Wọ́n ò pààyàn. Ẹnẹ wo, mọ́tò yẹn kan ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ́nà, èsì ló ń ṣe ẹ̀. Ó ṣiṣẹ́ náà, èsì yẹn ni yẹn náà. Ẹ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ akọ́lọ́pọ̀ wa gbé wọn. Ẹ má fọwọ́ kan mọ́tò. Pẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ bá a bọ̀ báyọ̀ ni. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ń lo àwọn ọmọ wọ́n náà bá tẹ̀kẹ̀ báyìí. Láàárọ̀ ìmọ̀. Wọ́n náà bá tẹ̀kẹ̀ báyìí. Lọ́wọ́ kí tí láàbù ní eléwúrà ní ìsinmi o. Báyọ̀ ìlànà pẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ wọ́n kì náà.
tó mọ̀ pa eléyìí ha tó gan wá lórí náà mi gbọ́ rí. àwọn fọwọ́ kan àwọn kan máa ń wo wọ́n máa wo fingerprint wọ́n máa wo fingerprint wọ́n máa wo fingerprint o.
Yes, they will call them and let them come down to this place. Yes, and then the car they used to kidnap the woman was ash color Camry, ash color. So and they say the car no number, and the car was headed to. Is it inside here?
No, it went to the
estate. If they assume to do them now, they can take them.
And it's even tinted, nobody will even know. Okay,
don't escape them. You can meet police and don't escape them.
Checking point wà lójú ọ̀nà, checking point wà ní Òbòdì. Wọ́n sì lè rí wọn mú. Wọ́n máa sáré rédíò àwọn tó wà ní sáìdì bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Yes, don't escape them. And again, this pillowcase, picture woman in Nigeria.
Ó lè jọ wọn, pillowcase ó lè jẹ́ ju woman náà. Àwọn ọmọ ọkàn tó ń fi dá print. Lórí fingerprint. Ẹ má bọ ọkọ̀ mọ́tò fingerprint sẹ́yìn eléyìí ò mọ́ lọ.
White lọ sí wọn lẹ tí bọbọ wọn jọ yà ọdà tó ń lè ń tẹ̀lé ọdún tó fún un pé ọdún ń bọ̀ ní ọdún wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ilé ìdábọ̀ torí àwà bẹ́ẹ̀ ilé ìdábọ̀ láti wà
Wọ́n máa ṣọ́ ẹ̀ ní ìtẹ̀lẹ̀.
Anyway, so that's the sister to the minister of former minister of darkness. I usually call him the minister of darkness, Adelabu Benkelemes. Now, what this kind of meant to remind us of is that even the criminal politicians who have become so, insensitive. So all of these killings, some of them, because of their loyalty to party, have decided to play down the seriousness of this, of this problem, this insecurity. However, the terrorists in the forest, occupying our forest, ransacking our villages, and of course, murdering our people, are there in the forest. Within the society itself, because of the level of poverty that these guys have created, that one itself have sort of like created its own set of dangerous sects within that system. And we are just like hunting, what do you call them? Like we're just like a game for these criminals in Nigeria, and nobody is safe. Put it that way. Criminal politicians can spend all the money in trying to protect themselves from the, from the enterprise that they've created. They feel probably immune from all of this, but they can't actually protect all of their own family members who can become the targets of this society, this Nigeria that they have foisted on us. So that's why we said that if good governance if people who are in power needs anything to motivate them to deliver good governance to their people, it should be the fact that a good governance is not only beneficial to the people, it is also very much beneficial to themselves too, in so many ways. If they run the country right, it is also going to benefit them. But unfortunately, they do not care. And incidents like this will continue to happen. Meanwhile, in Abuja, where the lawmakers, as usual, were doing this, their performative show off, talk, no action, right? Oshiomole had to lambast his own colleagues. The fact that the National Assembly of Nigeria, ordinarily, there should have been the platform to act as checks and balances for the executive, but rather they became the enabler in the hands of the executive. So the military have no respect for them. The executive has no any respect for them. They are called the rubber stamp National Assembly. But right now, some of them seemed to be speaking up. Again, just talk. So right now, we have no idea what has happened to Kwenkele sister and our twins as we speak. And meanwhile, in Abuja, like I said, listen to this lawmaker, who is also from Oshu State, right?
My name is Bamidele Salam, elected by the people of Ede North, Ede South, Egbedore, Jibo Federal Constituency of Oshu State. There is a saying among the Yoruba people that if a lion comes into a village and kills the children of the poor, there may be no noise, there may be no mourning. But the day the lion comes into the village and kills a child of the king, the whole city is turned into a graveyard. Mr. Speaker, for reasons we all know, most of the children of those of us who are in leadership position today
Order, please.
attend private schools. Some of them outside of the Federal Republic of Nigeria because we can afford it. The children of the poor, the children of the laborers, the children of the teachers, the children of the carriers of wood attend public schools. And we cannot afford to close our eyes to the realities of the dangers that their children and the teachers face today in Nigeria. And I want to suggest, Mr. Speaker, that part of the resolution of this motion should be the need for the federal government of Nigeria to create a special force, a special security architecture specifically designed for the school system. Many countries of the world that face similar problems devised creative means of protecting their schools. There was a time, Mr. Speaker, that the Nigerian Civil Defense Organization had a school security system. And I'm saying it on good authority that committee, that body that was set up by the Civil Society, by the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, was never funded for the period of its existence. I think it is high time that we looked at this problem in a very, very urgent manner and provide adequate security for all schools. I disagree with those who say that we cannot protect all schools. If we can protect the thousands of public office holders in Nigeria, we can protect the children of the poor who attend our public schools, protect the teachers. And on these incidents that happen in Oyo State, I say that the government needs to be more proactive, needs to be more reassuring in a manner that will not allow the problem to fester more than what, and provide comfort to the victims of this attack. I sympathize with the government and people of Oyo State. I sympathize with other children in that part of the country that are in captivity at the moment. And I pray that we will have the courage, the determination. My name is Bamidele Salam.
They are hoping and praying that they can put together a security structure where the civil defense corps, right, will be protecting the schools. What you don't know is that in Nigeria today, it seemed that Kolu and APC generally, they are throwing everything at what they call the fight against terrorism, whereby untrained, kind of like semi, military personnel, right, have been sent to go and confront deadly terrorists. And in Oyo State, where they have Amotekun, their governor, Seyi Makinde, while addressing the press, giving updates on what they are doing behind the scene to keep Oyo State safe from these marauding terrorists. He said they've lost over 200 Amotekun personnel, and these people didn't die, right, of any natural causes. Simply means they were killed by these terrorists within Oyo State. Unfortunately, many of them didn't actually make it to the news. Over 200 personnel. Why? Because of the fact that, number one, they were not really trained to combat this kind of a terrorism. They are not adequately, armed to combat or confront this kind of terrorism. And right now, with this state of helplessness that the system seems to be kind of like portraying, right? So a lot of people are resorting to self-help. I have seen some of them who took it upon themselves to go after the suspected Fulani terrorist. They call them bandits, by the way, but they are terrorists, okay? And I saw them with all these guns, all these hunting guns and all that. And I'm like, we're going to lose a lot of people. If those who are in the position of authority have become so overwhelmed enough that they seem to have no clue of what they want to do or how to go about this, or they are just deliberately feeling or acting obtuse, right? Acting stupid intentionally, because this is unexplainable, like undescribable, kind of, for a country like Nigeria, where if you say anything, right, under any form of our anonymity, right, anything against the government of that contraption, and that should get, but that actually, gets their interest, right, they will track you down, even with all of your social media anonymity. So that same people are preaching as if to say, you know what, we are helpless. At the same time, we can't actually help you to defend yourselves, when the right thing to do is very much obvious. Legislation, Abi, they won't do it. And I think that's what got to Oshiomhole, the Oshiomhole talking, his own.
I am not sure, having listened this morning, with profound respect to all my distinguished colleagues who have spoken, I didn't hear anything new. We have competed for change of words to condemn, to denounce, to lament, to regret, to worry aloud about all of these things. And on each occasion, there are consequential prayers that this Senate has had to make. What I want to say this afternoon with profound respect is that it doesn't appear to me that we have carried out audit. By this I mean to refer to each of those resolutions that we have passed in the past, to ask ourselves, as a consequence, what specific actions has been taken based on those resolutions. If past resolutions did not change anything, why should we believe that today's own will be different? And if today's own will not be different, why should we waste our precious time on it? I want to draw your attention, Mr. President, to one particular one, because everybody in Nigeria must be accountable, whether you are under arms or you are armless. We all admitted we were shocked about war kidnapping that took place in Kebbi. And it was reported, and the governor of Kebbi State cried aloud that military personnel that were in that particular school were ordered to be withdrawn. And about 40 minutes later, the kidnappers came and cut away about 200, I can't remember exactly the number of children. This Senate, under your leadership, we passed a resolution that the military high command should disclose the name of that officer, the action that had been taken against him, to satisfy us that that action was not willful, or that people who are entrusted to protect us, that some of them have not become part of our problem. Mr. President, I have always tried to be present in every day that this Senate sit. As I speak, I am not aware that we have gotten a response to that simple inquiry. If the armed forces is not accountable, if we do not carry out due audit and oversight on resources that we have all been blackmailed to appropriate to protect Nigeria, and we come here lamenting that the things is now taking over the country, I think we need to do more than that. We need to carry out security audit. Money appropriated. Who got what? How was it used? And I still insist that this Senate is entitled to have a reply to the question we unanimously ask. Who withdraw those people for the children to be carted away?
You have 1 second
now, if that was done, maybe this other ones now may not have happened. I associate myself with whatever we feel we can do, but I believe that any time we pass a motion, we are entitled to know the feedback arising from the response of the appropriate agencies.
Thank you very much. Your time is off. Last but not the least, Senator Sani Musa, please give additional prayer, Senator Shobole. Prayer.
That while we commend Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces.
You know why I call them actors who are just purely acting scripts to entertain us? What we call them toothless bulldogs or rubber stamp Senate. All of that is just drama, acting, and the rest of that, because at the end of the day, it ends there. This or your abduction that happened in Yoruba land and is being escalated as we speak, and it's almost becoming the banana peel for Kalu's presidency, so to say, right, is going to be different from the others where, school children were taken, and somehow they managed to suppress any form of kind of dissent against that in the past. This that happened in Oyo is going to make it different. And it's going to happen again. And it's going to happen again and then again, which will now blow everything over. However, we kind of still want to give them the benefit of the doubt that if they are as probably smart as they want everybody to believe, whatever deal they made with this terrorist in Nigeria for power, for whatever, it will be the best time to start ending that deal. And let me tell you something. It is so deep now than it was 5 years ago. 5 years ago, many of us didn't have the information that the reasons why these terrorists continue to advance south and domiciled in our forest, it's not because they want to own the forest per se, for God knows what, right? But it is simply because these guys were moved, transported to different locations in every part of Nigeria in the last 5 years alone to pursue and protect some of these rare earth minerals, these mineral resources that you are now witnessing or seeing. Illegal mining is all over the place. From the report, the increase in the number of illegal mining sites in Oyo State alone in the last 5 years is over 1,000%. It has become so much that there are communities in Oyo State. I'm using Oyo now. I haven't even gone to other states in Yoruba land. Oyo State alone, where some certain local government areas in Oyo State have this sizable number of illegal miners in their thousands, and they're from all over the place in Nigeria. So most of these mining sites and the future ones they probably still want to take over, to start, are mostly surrounded by civilians, smaller communities, villages, all these sparsely located communities. They want to get rid of them. They've been doing it from up north down to the middle belt and now the western part of Nigeria. It is the same memo. So if the criminals in charge of Nigeria loves power so much, right, it will be in their own best interest to end this terrorism now. I don't think they can anymore. It's almost like out of hand, by the way, right? I don't think they can anymore. However, this in Yoruba land where 46 school children and their teachers were taken, one of them beheaded, triggered all these reactions that you're witnessing right now. And somehow it is not going away, which now made these politicians to begin to kind of make their usual outlandish statement of how, something has to be done. We must do something now, the blah, the blah, right? But if it should become the pattern, like what we have witnessed in the last decade in Nigeria, right? Something that a lot of you have probably grown indifferent about. I mean, this is not the first time they've kidnapped their school children, Abi. They have been kidnapping them. In fact, I have this data I'll share with you. Okay. Under Kolu alone, in 3 years, right? I'll take something off the screen so that you can see all the details somehow, right? Now take a look at the school children that kidnapped under Tinubu, right? 401% higher frequency. So when they tell you that this did not start under Tinubu, all right? So one thing you have to know is that how far is it faring? Is it flourishing now under Tinubu? Yes, it is. Take a look at that screen again, right? So I'm talking about the one from the right one. Take a look at the right one on this other side, right? Under Goodluck Jonathan, a total number of 276 school children were kidnapped, Chibok girls. You all remember what happened? Just once, under Buhari, 10 times where schools were attacked, 10 times, and children, over 1,100 children were taken under Buhari alone. Now that's for 8 years. In 3 years of Tinubu's, 3 years, 9 incidents, over 550 school children have been taken. Now, take a look at the number on the right again, right? The incidents. In 2018, right? In the government Girls Science and Technical College, Dapchi, in Yobe State, terrorists kidnapped 110 school children. In 2020, Government Science Secondary School, Kankara, in Katsina State, 300 children were kidnapped. In 2021, Government Science Secondary School, Kagara, in Niger State, 27 children were kidnapped. In 2021, Tanko Saliu Islamic School, Tegina, 130 school children were taken. In 2021, Government Girls Secondary School, Jangebe in Zamfara, 317 school girls were taken. Guess what? All these children kidnapped, they didn't return all of them. You get it now? They would take them, release some, and we just never heard again. We never hear about the rest of them anymore. So in 2021 again, Bethel Baptist High School in Shikum, Kaduna, 121 school children were taken. In 2021, Federal College of Federal Mechanization in Kaduna as well, 27 students were taken. In that same 2021, Greenfield University, Kaduna, 17 were taken. In that same 2021 as well, Nuru Basmali Polytechnic in Zaria, Kaduna, 6 were taken. All of this under Bokwari Federal Government College, Kebbi, 120 students were taken. under Tinubu in 3 years. All of that in 8 years. So under Tinubu in 3 years, they've kidnapped school children 9 times. Federal University of Dusima, that's a Fudma in Katsina. 5 students were kidnapped in 2023. In that same 2023, Federal University Guzo in Zamfara, 22 students were kidnapped. In 2023 again, Leah Primary Secondary School, Kariga or in Kaduna, 137 students, pupils were taken, primary and secondary school, In Sokoto Islamic boarding, Gidan Dakuso or so, in Sokoto, 15 students were taken. In 2024, Darul Kitab Islamic Orphanage and School in Kogi, 26 children were taken. In that same 2024, Government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School, Maga, in Kebbi, 25 were kidnapped. In 2024, St. Mary's Catholic School, Papiri in Niger State, 315 school children were taken. And in 2025, Federal University, Lafia, Nasarawa, 6 were kidnapped. And of course, in 2026, Baptist Nursery and Primary School, Yawata Community Grammar School, ACLA, and then a LA Primary School, Oyo State, 46 were kidnapped. Now, you see that data, right? For those of you who might feel like, oh, it is getting home now, it's reaching home now. No. It's always hit home for the victims who have been victims before you become victims, okay? And tomorrow, we're going to see other victims too. Like one of their senators said, Senator Karimi from Kogi, he proudly told his colleagues in the Senate today that there is no a single day that passes that they don't kidnap people in Kogi State. That's where he come from. So they are helpless, but on the other hand, they are praising the person who has all it takes to end this madness. They are giving excuses. Some are even saying that some politicians are sponsoring this to make him look bad, the blah. So people are resorting to self-help. Back to Oyo State and the children taken from Oyo State. For your information, the terrorists attacked 3 different schools who are just next to the same proximity. They didn't go to one school, okay? Let me see if I can put that up again and read it out. In Oyo State, it was not just one school that they kidnapped their school children. No. So Baptist Nursery and Primary School, Yawata, that is 1. Community Grammar School, ACLA, that is 2. And LA Primary School, which is also, and that ACLA, I believe, right? Making it 3. 3 schools, nursery and primary, secondary, and then another primary, were all attacked at the same time. That's where they took all these children in Oyo State. So at a point, right, just before we go to what happened at the protest ground today, people resorting to self-help.
So wọ́n ti gbé ọmọ o. Wọ́n ti gbé ọmọ 40 lọ. Májẹ̀mú ilẹ̀ o. Ṣèbílẹ̀ ló gbé kó rà mí. Ṣèbí ilẹ̀. Orí ilẹ̀ làwọn ọmọ Ísírẹ́lì gbà. Fáráò àtọmọ ogun rẹ̀ wọ́n rà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ náà kókó bá gbé wọn mì. Mo bá ìwọ ilẹ̀ ìsọ̀rọ̀. Nítorí pé akọ́pẹ́ tí Olúwa ní ilẹ̀. Orí ilẹ̀ náà wọ́n ti darí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ sínú igbó. Ìwọ ilẹ̀. Ibi wọ́n gbà lọ. Bí wọ́n ṣe kó ilẹ̀. Tí wọ́n tẹ ilẹ̀. Tí wọ́n fi darí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ ẹbẹ̀ o. Tẹ́kùtẹ́ bá gbéra nù gbó. Ọmọ bí òpó rẹ̀. Ó sì mọ bí ihò rẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ gbọ́. Nítorí pé tiẹ̀ nílẹ̀. Gbogbo bí ọmọ 40 bá wà. Kí bí ọmọ dàrú lọ́wọ́.
Mo bá ilẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Nínú àṣẹ ìpè. Ẹ̀mí àwọn wòlíì. Ọlọ́run àwọn wòlíì ṣáájú. Gbogbo bí àwọn ọmọ ìwà. Gbogbo bí wọ́n kíìpù wọn sí. Ilẹ̀ dààmú bẹ̀.
We are a poor nation. The bank coal will follow. They say firewood, not smoke. They say we need to plant more trees. And they are not giving us money. We need to open our eyes, try shining, and tell the West, if you don't guarantee our finances and work with us to stop this, we are not going to comply with your climate change. Do it.
Do it. So the pastor was praying using the the prayer, the faith, and the land, trying to connect his faith to the land, and then connect it to wherever these children are being, held. So anyway, that's their own part, right? You can't really fault it, Abi, because there are others who have become proactive since this whole madness has started. By the way, they have been very proactive. These are the people of Imesile, right, in Osun State. So there was this rumor, which also happened not to be completely rumor, okay? So they heard that the Fulani terrorists, which they locally called Àwọn Ajínigbé, Payan Payan, the kidnappers, that they were headed for that community, for the villages in that area. So the vigilantes, the hunters, grouped themselves, mobilized themselves, and they went after these same threats to neutralize it. And they did see the threats. Fortunately, it wasn't like all those well-armed ones. I mean, those ones on their bikes, who always come with like their AK-47 and all that, those war-ready terrorists. So this one seemed to be the Fulani others, okay, who are at the same time breaking the law, because open grazing is completely banned and it's illegal. It is illegal in the southern part of Nigeria. Unfortunately, I don't know, nobody is kind of like, enforcing that, so to say. But this and another one again that happened in Osun State. This one happened in Imesile. The other one happened at Oshogbo. But first, the Imesile escapade, okay? The hunters who went after the threats or the alarm that the Fulani terrorists were headed their community or their village.
Àwọn ọdẹ ìlú Ìmẹ̀sílé lẹ́gbàá bàbá wa láyà bẹ́sẹ̀ tó jẹ́ chairman tí ọba níbi tó jẹ́ vice ni a gbọ́ pé àwọn Fúlàní darandaran tá a gbọ́ pé Fúlàní x-men pé wọ́n wà ní agbègbè oko kan ní ìlú Ìmẹ̀sílé níbí. Ní àwọn ọ̀sẹ̀ tó lọ, a ti ṣe àwọn ọkùnrin ṣẹ̀kọ̀ káàkiri alọ́ ọ̀nà ìgbàjọ ọ̀nà ìpínlẹ̀ sí Èkìtì. This time around, lẹ́yìn àárọ̀ yìí, à ń lọ sí oko kan tí a mọ̀ sí oko Abẹ́sẹ̀ láti lọ wo ibi tó fara sí àwọn ọmọdé wa lẹ́yìn tó ń lọ táwọn lọ ẹ̀kọ́ pọ̀ yìí, àwọn tó ń ọ̀kadà. Bàbá wa tó jẹ́ alága àwọn ọlọ́wà ní mọ́tò tó ń wa mọ́tò yìí, bàbá wa Láyé Abẹ́sìn Clement, àwọn ni alága ọdẹ tó Security Committee INC tí ọba wà lẹ́kì mọ́tò wọlé owó tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó gbé kámẹ́sì rẹ̀ fẹ́ rí nígbà àwọn lẹ́kì ilẹ̀ owó tó jẹ́ lápẹ̀ fáìsì.
Ẹgbẹ́ bóòlù ọ̀nà ṣe ti.
Ọ̀dà mọ́tò náà wọlé. Mọ́tò náà wọlé. Ibi àárín àárọ̀ ọjà, wọ́n máa dúró sí ilẹ̀, wọ́n máa dúró lẹ́bàá.
Ẹ̀ka gbé síwájú díẹ̀.
Bàbá ká lọ. Wọ́n lè sá lọ ẹwọ ojú ẹ̀ dáadáa. Bàbá ẹbílẹ̀ kò ní ìdíkẹ́ bílẹ̀. Bàbá wo ẹwọ ojú ọ̀dà rẹ̀ ẹwọ ojú wọn ju báyà jókòó ẹ̀ báyọ̀ mọ́ wíyí wá ó sì kú kán. Ayọ̀ àyẹ̀kọ́ lọ. Ẹ̀mí wọ̀ ló kúkú ẹ̀ bòrò àwọn láì padà gbà ẹ̀wọ̀jú wọn. Bàbá ẹ̀bílẹ̀ ọ̀yá. Túndé wẹ́dọ̀ jàre kíkèké. Ẹgbẹ́ jà sí wọlé ṣe ẹja akọ̀délé láì. Gbogbo wa lẹ́sẹ̀ láti fi kíni jà. Gbogbo wa jẹ́. Ẹjọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó kù dà. Ẹ wò kéyí kọ́mọ yẹn máa kọ́ kéyí lé àbẹ́ ìlú báyìí. Ẹ gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ wò kéyí. Ẹ wò kéyí táwọn abí wa háìdì sí Ọlọ́run. Bàálù wo ti sìnkú jáde lọ báyìí. Bàálù wo ti sìnkú jáde lọ. Ẹ wò inú gbọ́ kìjìkìjì inú ẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n Ìbàdàn wa sápamọ́ sí. Ẹni a ti ṣe láyé nílá. Káàdì ìdàtí ìdèwọ́ ẹjẹ́ bá bó lọ ṣe ìlérí lọ. Kò ní ìdìbò àdìwọ́ lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀rọ ṣẹyẹ lọ ní ṣẹyẹ lọ.
Mo rí burúkú sáré lórí kúta bí. Bóyá mo lọ sẹ́yìn mẹ́mọ́.
Ẹjẹ́ ká òdì wọn, ẹjẹ́ òdì wọn. But ẹjọ́ ṣé ìkẹta wọn kọ́ ṣá. Kọlọ̀ bá wà lú òkè.
Ẹjọ́ wà wọn. Tó bá ti jọ wọn.
Now, situation has gotten to a stage where the citizens have to resort to self-help and you can't blame them. And it is going to get worse. I promise you. Our people are going to become more agitated, angry. If events like this should happen again, do you get what I mean now? Like we have been witnessing in all over Nigeria. This is the first time they have gone as far as kidnapping school children. They've been kidnapping our people, yes. People have been paying ransom, and those in authority have somehow made people feel like, you know what, it's happening everywhere else. So what do you want the government to do? You know what I mean? But this is the first time school children, I mean kids, were taken by terrorists. And up to this moment, they've not even made their own demand known. We don't know what they want, okay? So people have become restless. And as things are going, it is going to get to a stage where innocent people too, do you get what I mean now? The terrorists who are armed and killing and kidnapping people, most of them are in the forest. We are yet to see those ones in the city yet, right? But you see, when you look at somebody that looked like this culprit, I mean, oh, this person is a Fulani, oh, that one is a Northerner. Before you know it, it's also going to get to religion too. And the way they handle this will determine how much escalation this is going to become. They found somebody, they said he is a fake soldier. He is wearing the military uniform or military camouflage in Oshogbo. And because people are already so agitated, like I said, he was grabbed. And they started calling him bandits. He's one of the bandits. He must be one of the bandits and all of that stuff. That happened in Oshogbo this afternoon, from what I gathered, right?
Kilo di mora asami na wa lorun e oni moto mechanic ẹ jẹ́ àwọn tó wà lára rẹ̀ ó tún lágídí ẹ má jọ lọ ẹ má ìgbé lọ gan ẹ wo ẹ má ti jọ lọ gan kò yẹ kó tì lọ ẹ yẹ kó tì lọ kò yẹ kó tì lọ kò yẹ kó tì lọ ẹ yẹ kó tì lọ kò yẹ kó tì lọ gan. Kò yẹ kó tì lọ. Ọlọ́pàá dà. Bọ̀ sọ́kọ̀ kan. Ẹjọ́ bọ̀ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan máa bọ̀ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan. Kí ló dì mọ́rù? Ẹjọ́ máa bọ̀ tọ́wọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan kọ́ máa bọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ẹjọ́ máa bọ̀ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan kọ́ máa bọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ẹjọ́ máa bọ̀ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan máa bọ̀ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan. Àdúrà ẹjọ́ máa bọ̀ sọ́kọ̀ kan. Máa bọ̀ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan máa bọ̀ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan. Alára wọn ni kọ́dúró máa bọ̀ ẹjọ́ máa bọ̀ sọ́kọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ẹjọ́ máa bọ̀ ó yẹ ẹjọ́ máa bọ̀ Olóńdè ẹjọ́ bọ̀ kọ́ máa bọ̀ níbo ilé òní lọ ẹ má jẹ́ lọ ẹ wo aṣọ àmọ̀tẹ́kùn tó wà lára ẹ̀ ẹ̀dọ́ kò lọ bí àrùn àmọ̀tẹ́kùn tó rẹ̀ ẹ wo àmọ̀tẹ́kùn tó wà lọ́rùn ẹ̀ eléyìí wọ́ bandit ara wọn rẹ̀ ọ́ kọ́ máa bọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan bí aṣọ mẹ́fà rárá rẹ̀ ṣe ti rí báyìí ṣòkòtò àmì lára rẹ̀ ẹ wo kọ́ máa bọ̀ ẹ má fọwọ́ kàn ó.
Say wahala not too much. He was caught wearing the military uniform, but underneath he's got like about other 6 clothing under, including a Amotekun uniform. So they automatically believe that he's a bandit. Bandit, he's part of them, he's one of them. Hold him, don't let him go. Don't let him go. That's the situation we are currently facing, while others are busy scaring people and parents who send their children to school. Most of the time these days, there's always a video of parents panicking, running, rushing to go and pick their children from school because somebody somewhere just raised a false alarm. Bandits are coming. Like this one.
See parents, they want to pick their son. The school parents didn't allow it. Criminal. See parents. See parents. See parents, they want to pick their son. The school parents didn't allow it. Criminal.
They are calling the school authority criminals for not letting the parents to pick their children. So when things like this persist, it is going to create an hysteria. And in a country like Nigeria, where people are so very much superstitious, hysteria created from insecurity would actually endanger people's life even more than the real threats. Now, I don't know how they're handling this, but I actually implore people to please do not use this moment to create the environment of panic, false alarm, and the rest of that in the name of trying to, to be, active or something. So that is kind of like spread, and it's not just this time. It is not even just in the southern part of Nigeria, even in the northern part of Nigeria. You know, and the people are still demanding that they kidnap their school children in Oyo State, which today happened to be the day 3, when the NUT called for a strike in Oyo, and now all over the country calling for the solidarity rally and the rest. I'll show you something. Talking about people's hysteria too, right? This was Ijebode Express around 11 p.m. last night.
Àwọn Hausa ló lọ àwọn Fúlàní machine ló kó wọn wá o sórí ló wá já wọn lọ express Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde lélẹ̀ o ṣáà ti rí wọn ṣó ti rí wọn express Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde lélẹ̀ o express Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde by this time ní after 11 ẹni wọn àná ṣáà ti rí wọn wọn bá yẹ pọ̀ tó ń sọdá lọ ṣó ti rí wọn ó ti rí wọn. Ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì sórí aago mọ́kànlá alẹ́ sórí àwọn Fúlàní ní ni wọ́n wọlé sí express Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde express Ìjẹ̀bú tó ti rí wọn sórí bọ́ọ̀yẹ pọ̀ níṣẹ́ ló mú wọn wá express Ìjẹ̀bú lọ wọlé sí ẹ̀ka àti rí wọn ó ti rí wọn sórí wọn ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì sórí wọn mọ́tò international ìwé ẹ̀kọ́.
You get that now? So, because from time immemorial, it's crazy, right? From time immemorial, we have been witnessing the people being transported from northern part of Nigeria in big lorries, in big trucks. When I was a little boy, there is even this name we kind of gave to a particular shoe, which we believed was worn by the people coming from northern part of Nigeria. We call it a Molakwinriaju. You remember those plastic shoes, kind of like a rubber shoes or so, like that. We call it a Molakwinriaju. So you will see them, whether to Lagos, or they will follow cows. They will pack them with cows. I'm talking about, massive number of them, but we were never, for any reason, apprehensive or, agitated because they were coming to. Same thing in the eastern part of Nigeria. Here you get people they are always those who traveled in those long trucks that are bringing tomatoes, vegetables, stuff like that down south. Then COVID happened. We now discovered that most of these terrorists who have now been deposited in different parts of the southern part of Nigeria were transported mostly in Dangote trucks. It's part of the evidence of some of the exposés on this insecurity in Nigeria, by the way. They moved a lot of them. using Dangote trucks, moving a lot of them all to the different part of Nigeria. Now, people have now become very suspicious. So when you see them in the trucks, you are now more like, where are they coming from? Why are they, why, you search them. A few times, whenever those trucks were stopped and searched, there were weapons. Do you understand? So for years, this has always been the pattern until now that people are getting to a stage where when they see them, they get worried, scared, and then they create scenes. This one is in a part, somewhere in the eastern part of Nigeria. I'll show you.
Hey, hey. Hey! Ball! There's a knock 80.
It's a massive station.
Abu Jama for more for self. DPO, don't come in jail. Oh, yeah, DPO. Okay, Abu Simala. I'm not here going to Belego. Oh, yeah, Bagobenu. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, nano. Buono. Buono na. Men escort.
They have nowhere they were going. They will bring them in those large trucks, and then they will drop them to particular spots, and they'll find their way into the population, and they'll blend in, find any many jobs they could do, and then survive until people begin to suspect now that they are responsible for the increased terrorism in the southern part of Nigeria. So those northerners who usually come to the south to come and hustle for a few months and then go back to the north would have to think it twice now, because the southern part of Nigeria, especially the Yoruba land, is about to become a place where innocent people sometimes may become the victim of what is still to come, people's rage, people's anger. And we will never know, because it's going to be like a jungle justice where people are going to be, tribally kind of like profiling themselves. So where do you think that is going to take Nigeria? Where we will begin to profile, well, we have already started profiling ourselves, except if we are deceiving ourselves. And I'm not one of those that would deceive himself. People are already profiling people. So we have already started seeing people, especially our people who are now calling out the northerners who are not living in the forest too. That you people, we don't even know, maybe you are a Boko Haram or you are a bandit. No thanks to APC. APC did this to Nigeria. 11 years or nearly 12 years now of APC. So I'll take you to Ibadan. I've got more for you tonight, by the way. So I can ask you a very quick one. And if you are still here, right, please like the broadcast. Just take a moment, all right? Like the broadcast. And don't forget, the line is open. I can take your calls just anytime as well, okay? Let's go take a look at how the day 3 of Bring Back Our Children, Bring Back Our Teachers, how did it go today? I'll show you. Let's go.
We are not safe! It's true.
And it is not perfect. It is within the ambit of the authority and jurisdiction.
I am a lawyer. This is my 16th year. And I joined this because we need to express ourselves. It could have been you. It could have been any of the people. I attended the Yorubas grammar school. I imagine if this actually happened to any of my teachers. I feel, you know, somebody said we are not happy to see you. Because the best people want to see you, they are not seeing you.
Your negligence is a sense of irresponsibility. Don't wait until evil knocks on your door before you resist it. Collectively, we ought to resist. We ought to resist. We ought to resist insecurity. Please, let's do this together. Remember, you ought to feel concerned. When Titanic ship was sinking, the people at the upper deck was celebrating, was dancing. So don't feel you are saving your souls. We are all potential victims. Come out now. Let us.
They are advocating for the needs of the children. So as you can see, we have shut down the toll gate express road now.
And gave us a report that another kidnapping just happened now at Elewurasai, part of IBADAN, part of Oyo State. While we are here crying that people should come out for the government should come and help us rescue these innocent children. Another kidnapping just took place now at Elewurasai. Please, what is going on in this nation? Are there no people in charge of this thing? Please, President, help us do something. Governor, do something about this kidnapping. It's becoming too much.
And they are collecting security vote money every month.
There is security vote
every month.
Please help us do something for God's sake. Before the wrath of God will come down upon us.
Yes.
Do something.
That's why we left a lane. 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 We started in day one on Monday, Tuesday. Even with this one, nobody saying yes. You can be by road time, they will see us. No, it's a federal road. We want to pass a message.
For the sake of the whole of the negotiation, please, sir. I think somebody should come and do the right thing at the right time. Please, sir, just give it time. That's why we are just here. We are not possible. We drove them away already. They spoke with us. He spoke with us very hard. The officers came about people reach out and we expect them coming. Please, sir, we are just here to be for a little time. By the time we catch the attention of the government for 1 hour, the point we carry, everybody will hear the news that this is happening on the Lagos Valencia Road.
Thank you. Just 1 hour.
Peaceful protest.
Yeah.
Go for you.
Go live, go live, go live.
No, for you to stop.
We just left toll gates and the police are cooperative at toll gates. The federal road on toll gates. He was with us.
It's 1 hour. You were at the word of 1 hour.
Hold it very well. Bring back. Bring back. Bring back. Bring back. 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour.
Just 1 hour. Just 1 hour. 1 hour. No, 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour. You are here to control the road. Let them pass that place. No. They are here to control the road. They can pass it. Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will pass. We will pass. We just left all gates now. We just left all gates now. We just left all gates. There are many roads. They are already controlling them. The road safety are here. They should control them. Bring back our children. Our children. Our children. Our children. Our children. They should pass this way. Hello, sir. Turn and pass that place. Turn. Go and turn. They will 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 turn. Turn. We did the one, we did the two. It was peaceful. Oh yeah, turn. They should turn. They should turn. We are not opening this place. Bring back. Bring back. They should turn. They should turn. They should go. Road safety are here. They should do their work. Road safety, do your work. They should pass there. Road safety should do their work. Okay? Let the road safety do their work. Let the FRSC do their work. They should pass there.
Wetin we do them, we no do them anything. I say wetin we do them, we no do them anything. Wetin we do them, we no do them anything. Wetin we do them, we no do them anything. Wetin we do them, we no do them anything. I say wetin we do them, we no do them anything. Wetin we do them, we no do them anything. We no do them anything. Teachers, wetin we do them? We no do them anything. I say wetin we do them? We no do them anything. Oh yeah, I'm a citizen of this country. I'm a citizen of this country. If I want to shout, I have the right to shout. People are inside the bush. Children are inside the bush. Teachers are being beheaded. And you are telling me that I should talk for you calmly. I should talk for you calmly. For what? For what? For what? You don't know your job? You should have gone to the bush.
Are we tired? Are we tired? What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we saying? The revolution will not be delivered.
We are not.
The revolution will not be televised. I gave you that short one, okay, from the collections of their protested today. Most people are actually waiting until Friday, I think, to see if indeed these children, one second. Sorry about that, right? So, yeah, most people are waiting until Friday to see if these children will be released or not. With the former minister of darkness, sister and her twins that were kidnapped in Ibadan today. Now, that seems to have also upped the ante right now, okay? Because some people are now saying they want to see if these ministers' family members, right, that were kidnapped, if they were going to be rescued first before the children. Here is Adeza on the line. Hello.
Good evening, my brother. How are you?
I am very well. Adeza, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. So you might need to speak into the phone so we can hear you clearly.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think we can. Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, still talking about the insecurity. You see the braveness of the terrorists they call bandits. even while protest was going in Ibadan, they are still kidnapping the same state. Do you understand?
I'm with you.
To tell you how they have ridiculed the government. And in the previous attack, you also see that the response time, the time the incident happened and the time the government responds, the gap there is too wide.
2 weeks.
And yeah, and this has been happening over the years. Up now, the government has not been able to develop a strategy that can have a rapid response to any of this whenever it happens. We have Navy, we have Air Force, we have all these security apparatus that are supposed to work together in unison. If these people go by air, the Air Force are there. If they go by land, they go by land. We have some other people, they go by water. We have us Navy to be able to fish them out. These people, they are working across purpose. They are not working together. And that is among the reasons why this thing has escalated. I was expecting, though Nigerians are trying, I can't say they are not trying because it's not easy to work or to fight this kind of leaders in Nigeria. I expect that all the whole state should be shut down by now because this thing is happening all right now. It's not spreading any place at all. So the people in the north are not seeing their effort as such. Do you understand?
Well, I have seen, by the way, I have to tell you, I saw people protested in Sokoto, Borno, Zamfara, and I think Kaduna. They also joined. It's just that the guys who shared these clips are kind of like those guys who always had all this strange music to their stuff, so I never bothered to bring them on to share with you. But I've seen them. Even Borno, like they joined, asking the government to rescue the children kidnapped in Oyo. Remember that in Goza, in Borno themselves, they have over 400 of them still in captivity as we speak.
Yeah.
But I want to believe that, yeah, it's kind of like that wide though, so far, but go on.
Okay, you know, you always say here that everybody will connect, right?
Actually.
The former minister now, the family have connect now. They will feel the pain that ordinary Nigerians are feeling. When you tell them the government is bad because they are eating, drinking and wine with them, they don't believe it is bad. But now they will begin to see. You see things fall apart and the center can no longer hold. They say the rich also cry. They are not wishes for them, but they are part of the people who have destroyed the system to this level. And they were showing the road that leads to the way they adopted these children. If you see the road, my brother, they say that place there's no network there. In this Nigeria of our time, there are places that are not covered by network that you are there, you cannot even make a call. I don't know if you have listened to some of these arguments. They show some of the road that lead to this community. There is no network, there's no road, and when something happens, it is difficult even when they call them to respond. Yes, you see how bad it is. I was listening to some of the commentary yesterday, they were showing the road that lead to there that there's no even network, that it took the community almost 2.5 hours to be able to go to the nearest police station to report the incident when it happened. So this is the Nigeria we are living. And
you know one sad thing as well, right? Before you continue, one sad thing, the story around that surrounds this abduction in Oyo State, right? The husband to the principal, right, Mr. Alamu, told us that his wife, the principal, had choice not to go to that community, that the community is so underserved by government that she volunteered to be traveling from Ogbomosho to go there and manage the teachers, the students, to the point that she was even making chairs that she was going to take over to this school so that the children will have chairs. And not right now, the chairs are in Ogbomosho. All right? While the principal has been taken. So that's to tell you that narrative that the entire area is almost like a dead end where government seems to not give a hoot. And these are the vulnerable communities that these terrorists have always been very much taking over in their numbers.
Because before they go there, they know that they have already do environmental scanning understand to know that these are kind of things that will happen there.
Yeah.
And when you look at each state government, the type of resources that is going to them, they are not actually utilizing it for the state.
No.
None of the state governors has done 50% what they are expected to do in their various states. that is accountable for this. I just pray that Nigeria will wake up in the midst of these difficulties because, the quality of leaders are in power determines the quality of its citizens. When you begin to look at the leader, it's not about popularity, but look at the track record, look at the humanity in that person, look at what I've done and the rest of them. It is in Nigeria today. I think blame the security agency who screen some of these people. Some of them, they have no good record. These leaders, when you look at them, they have no good records. From the president to the local government chairman, they don't have good records. Even when Nigeria tries to resist them, you remember in 2023, Nigeria really resisted the people. But a professor who reads the nation for somebody who don't have people to come and govern the country. That is where we find ourselves. I think this school should be able to be talking to their what they call them in the school, to their VC and the rest they used to ring election during INEC election. I think the school should be warning them now. The students should be warning them because they have put the life of the students in jeopardy now. Because if these people did not do all this, most of these criminals will not be in power.
No.
The school, the university should be talking, the students should be talking to their VC. Now the election is coming again. If you do the work, we will deal with you in this school. Yeah, they are professors. They are the ones doing all the things that we're speaking to do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your good work.
And thanks so much for your time too, Baba. You have a very good evening, okay? Ades are from Edinburgh in Scotland here. But there is another caller on the line, I think. Hello.
Ades are from Edinburgh, Scotland here.
Yeah. Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
Oh, brilliant.
Hey, Maiyegun.
Baba. Good evening, sir.
I'm fine. No. How is everything now?
Well, I'm surviving. No, thank you for asking.
Oh, yes. So much has been going on back to back. In fact, I don't even know where to start from. We have been preaching for a good governance and everything, how Nigeria will be great. So disintegration and managing the situation, and of course, some politicians are trying to do something different. So it's all too much to pack. But it's unfortunate now that the chicken is becoming to roost, because as it is now, the people in government who hold on to tribe and religion now, everybody is facing the music. Because insecurity now is killing, affecting everywhere. If look at, first it was happening in the north, there was little or no concern at the time, Buhari was managing it. Then now Tinubu is in town, and then the thing was happening in Benue and Jos, and there was little or no concern. Now the thing is now happening at the home, and then people are now saying, "Oh, it is opposition," and I'm like, "Are these people kidding us? How can it be opposition? The insecurity, the security is not handled properly, and you see people coming out to say we should pray, and I'm like, which prayer again? So I don't know the whole thing. I don't know where to start from.
Get what I mean now? Like, instead of all of us to come together to come and to support government, like, okay, hang on, because people just talk sometimes that they don't probably even think. What does us coming together to support government, what does it even mean in this context? Like, you already have the authority. You are the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, which means whatever you want to happen must happen. That is the support you need. It's not like you put together the army now, going after the terrorists. Nigerians are now protesting that, you shouldn't be going after them. Sure you get. So what support does the government want from the people that they don't already have, that they are now gaslighting us, asking us to, come together? Come together with what?
Money that has been spent. Money, the trillions and billions have been spent in insecurity that we cannot even mention. And I think that's not even enough. If you look, there was a program, I think it was Honest Boss or so, where Idris and Peter, one of the activists, they were speaking about this insecurity issue. Though the guy that was engaging Peter was even more sensible, even though he's in the government, because he knows that, yes, some things are not right. The other guy, Sheyi Law, was just there being a brute and was like, hey, don't say that. Why are you speaking bad against the government? But the reality, the check was on him because when he was so insensitive, and Nigerians were thinking I was so insensitive, he was forced to come and apologize on the social media because he didn't know the pain most Nigerians are going through. Because people are being traumatized. People are traumatized right now. And what even annoyed me the most is that the first the president was doing a children's day with his grandchildren in front of television, telling other people that he has grandchildren, and meanwhile other people are in the bush. That is the height of the sensitivity. It's not you to enjoy with your grandchildren in the kidding and know that okay, this is a quiet this because we bringing your children out there. You don't know is rubbing it on the faces of other Nigerians who are facing penury, who also look up to the government, who are going to. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy. And they want us to be quiet. And then you will see, I don't know. I don't know what's going to change, but you will keep on speaking and speaking.
We will.
And somehow, in a way, Nigerians are indirectly waking up now. Because even the issue that is ahead in Nigeria with all the things that MNK has been speaking is now boomeranging on everyone. Now everybody's going to see, have a reality check. And we don't even know where this is going to go now. We don't know where this thing is going to go now. Because the next election, if they are not careful, and this guy tries to come in, I don't think it's going to be an easy ride because as these Nigerians are heavily agitated and they might fight to the standstill the way things are going because it's no longer business as usual. But we pray that we'll get to that point.
We will. Thank you so much, for dropping.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay. You should have a very wonderful weekend, Baba. Have a good one.
You too, man.
Yeah. So people who are insensitive of their own surroundings, those who are so lazy to read the room, trying to drop their own take on these happenings in Nigeria. Some want to sound like, you know what, everybody is blaming the government. I don't want to be everybody. I just want to try and look for somebody else to blame. And because of that, they will come out and make all these ridiculous kind of like a takes. One of them is the Alashite, Yinka Alashite, or what's her name again? That gospel singer that said we should be praying yesterday. And she's apologizing that she was quoted out of context. That she made almost over an hour video, right? That people caught part of the video and joined them together to make it look like she was defending government.
I don't know what happened to the video. Good morning, everyone. I did a video 2 days ago, about 1 hour, 30 minutes praying for the kidnapped children, grieving family, government brass, that was the 3 arm of government, the military, Nigerian land, and everybody in pain as a whole. But when I woke up yesterday, I discovered that some well-meaning Nigerians are feeling offended because I made them feel unseen or their voices unheard. You know me too well that I will never make anybody feel like that. I discovered that the video was cut from a 1 hour 30 minute video. Ẹ̀yin abiyamọ, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ má bínú sí mi. Mo fi Jésù bẹ̀ yín, ẹ ní fọwọ́ gbọ́mọ sí. Mo fi Jésù bẹ̀ yín, ẹ ní fara gbààwẹ̀. I beg you in God's name, please forgive me if I ever make you feel offended, unseen, or maybe I feel I spoke as if I was insensitive. Abiyamọ lèmi náà. Lórúkọ Jésù, gbogbo ẹ̀yin abiyamọ gbogbo ilẹ̀ máa jèrè ọmọ yín. Ẹ ṣé gan. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́.
Because normally, right, you must have some sconce to boldly, right, go on social media or even go in public, okay, and be defending APC, Egbekegbe or Tifnumbu. You must be mad. But of course, there are many mad people that makes up the population that continue to enable and validate the APC, Egbekegbe. If you go on social media and see people defending APC and the kind of causes that Nigerians are hurling at them, you must really, really be dead inside of you to wake up every day and continue to defend APC. You must be dead inside. I can't handle that. People abuse me every day on Maiyegun's diary, Politico, right? But imagine people waking up every day and be cursing me every day, you know, whatever they are going through in their lives. because I'm supporting Tifnumbu. So, and then I kind of like carry on like that, like I'm okay, I'm fine. Something must be dead inside of you. There are many of you like that, whether you are living abroad or you are living in Nigeria. Something is dead in some of you that you don't know. That makes you so confident that you are okay, you're right? So throw all of this at the faces of Nigerians and tell them that they should suck it up. And they shouldn't even mention Tinubu's name. And above it all, whether they like it or not, Tinubu will do his 8 years. Something must be dead inside you. And you just don't know. I have a caller here. Hello.
Hey, Maiyegun.
Hey,
how are you?
Lady, I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. That young lady over there, I'm not even going to be that mad with her because that's the mindset of most Nigerians. This God thing is like this God. You see those people taking the earth and speaking into the earth to go and get terrorists for them.
Group,
You know, that's our mindset. Everything is prayer. Let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray. You know, we're not going to figure out.
Leave prayer for now. Let's do something. You're automatically going to become an enemy. Like they are going to suddenly just get so mad at you, not mad at the problem anymore, but you.
But right now, that is what everybody should be doing. All these people is talking about prayer. They should sit them down. Just shut up. We don't want to hear you. All the In Jesus Name PLC and Allah Nigeria Limited, they should just be quiet. Because religion is also contributed to what greatly to where we find ourselves today.
I agree.
They need to just shut up. We don't want to hear them. The pastors, the imams, the gospel singers, all those people that are doing business in Jesus, in God's name, they should be quiet. We don't want to hear them for now. You know, but this agitation, it's good that Nigerians are waking up. But what I'm hearing is they should release our children. So if they release this set of people that they kidnap, so what now? We will stop.
Everybody go back home.
So that terrorism can continue.
And that's
rather than us to agitate
again and again and again. Go on.
Exactly. We need to just agitate to tell them to stop this terrorism. We don't want it. It's not about the people that were kidnapping or anywhere in the country. We don't want it. You know. We that's what we should be agitating for, not release our girls. So because I know they will be negotiating behind the door now on how to when they just to douse the tension. That's what they'll be doing. You know. So if they release those people now, we go back in doing what we're doing, and then what?
And they keep kidnapping.
Another attack, another one starts that occurs again. You know, so this is what they are asking for is not what they should be asking for. Is end the terrorism. We are tired of it. That's what we should be agitating for. You know, and we have to start looking at other ways. You know, other solutions to these things apart from the government, because it looks like this government is actually the one financing this terrorism. That's what it looks like. They are acting helpless. Yes.
I mean, Ribadu gave it over 1,400 AK-47 guns. Are you with me? 1,400 AK-47 guns to Miyetti Allah. And he said it was because they were working under the arrangement with the office of the NSC.
Yeah.
How?
I heard.
And yes,
I heard
can carry AK-47.
There you go. I heard on a platform that about 40% of the weapons in our armory are missing.
Obviously, I mean, they had people.
We are the ones that are. Yeah, we are the ones thinking that these people are using the money, the ransom money, to buy weapons. No, they are not. They are getting their weapons from our armory. That's what it is. Taxpayers' money. Not they are using it to buy weapons, and they are giving some of them to these people. We need to start looking for other solutions.
Today, that some people attacked the immigration office in Ogbomoso today, and they carted away.
Of course, why won't they? They are boarding now.
You know, they carted away all
These
their
people
weapons.
are working for this government. Yes. Because they are working for the government. You know, they are bold because they know they have the backing of the government. That's why they are so bold. My thing is, why can't the people go in the bush? That's my thing.
But
why can't we go there?
Into the bush, Melody, listen, if you want to go into the bush, right, this is not us just going after some artsmen with sticks and cutlasses. We are talking about a fully armed terrorist. Or just anyhow people can. I actually really feel worried though. For some of these are people that are jumping into that bush right now. Because the result is going to really be calamitous, I promise you. Right? Nigerian army confronted these people. And many of them got slaughtered.
Okay.
Now think about us.
The thing is, we don't know the power. The only power we have is our numbers. We don't understand it. We don't understand that. If 100,000 people decide to say, we are going to lose, what is in that bush? We need to say it. Do you think that the military...
No.
Until they say that number, there's nothing. All this agitation on the street and all, they will do something to pacify you so that you can go back inside and it will be business as usual. We have to do something because this is death walking slowly towards each and every one of us.
That's right.
Including those of us in the diaspora because we have people back home. So are we just going to be sitting down and watching and let them come in and destroy us like that? It's no longer making sense. This government is not going to do, they don't want to do anything. It's like they are into this thing, this terrorism. So they're not going to do anything. It's story. And we are working to get them released. Story. But until the people decide to say, okay, we're going to take these things. We're going to do it ourselves. You want to come with us and support us? Or we have to look for other methods, other means of getting rid of those things other than this government. Because
the problem, there's something I need to also let my viewers and our listeners, okay, to please also factor in. The idea of terrorists, these Fulani terrorists taking over our forest, is quite deeper than that too. I mentioned all these illegal mines that the locals, Baales, kings in Yoruba land subscribed to the activities of these illegal activities in their domains. That too has become a thing in Yoruba land as we speak right now. I mean, dangerous weapons being moved to protect some of these illegal mines, dangerous, explosives being used, right, to break the earth, where homes are already having cracks from these explosions, all that. Now, these things, they are part of the war that people will actually need to fight, not just these Fulani terrorists too. So it is so deep.
Exactly,
right now.
though.
You get what I mean? It is so deeper than just Fulanis coming to our villages and all that. There are villages that have actually welcomed them, carrying out all these activities as we speak right now. Do we get rid of them?
Exactly. We need to understand that we are already at war. You see, we are thinking that there's some civil war that's coming. You are already at war right now. It is the war, the terrorists are you and Nigerians. And it looks like our government is behind them. We need to understand that. All these release our girls. They will get them out for us now, and they expect us to keep quiet.
Anyway, thank you very much, my lady. All right, thanks so much for calling in. Sorry about that. So I am going to take another call, by the way, but before that, this is the guy who is the president of the National Association of Nigerian Students. He attended the protest yesterday. He spoke along with the governor right there at the government house when they met with the governor. Then afterward, he took his own team to go visit Yawata, the community where this school, where these children were taken. not Obumasho from what I heard, right? Then he shared this. I want to share it as part of our show tonight. Then we'll continue with the calls after this.
Greatest Nigerian students. Great. Articulate Nigerian students. Articulate. Ever conscious Nigerian students. Ever conscious. So today, let me make this address and send this message to the President of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Grand Commander of INCASE. Let me say this, not just as the last president, but as a patriotic Nigerian who want to see this country work and want to see this country succeed. Mr. President, I am Babatude Akinteye, the last president. And today we are in Eshiele, and we've also been to Yawata to see the scene of the incident and the kidnapping incidents that happened in this community. Mr. President, many people, many students, many Nigerian citizens are supporting you because of your boldness in making decisions. They have seen many times you have made critical decisions from a bold mind, and we believe it is time for you to make bold decisions on our security in this place. We are at a time whereby those monsters, those animals, are doing everything to bring this country to their knees. In the name of bandits. I believe everybody to be treated like terrorists because the activities have shown they are terrorists. Mr. President, we have seen the way the military and the security are dropping bombs on terrorists in the northwest, Boko Haram, ISWAP. I believe such actions should start with the bandits too. I believe there should be no space, no peace for them in this country anymore. Mr. President, many people will water down the success of NetFund. Many people will water down the achievement of ASU not going on to strike for the past 3 years. If our schools are not safe, if our students are not secured, because security of life is the most important aspect of life. Security of life and property. Mr. President, these people have turned themselves to enemy of state. They are kidnapping from all angles in this country. They have gone to the north to kidnap. They have been to the north central to kidnap. Now they are kidnapping in southwest. It is time to say enough is enough before they bring this country to its knees. Enough is enough. Mr. President, we believe with good and the correct unity of purpose, with the correct mindset, with the fact that if everybody wants to do the right thing, the military have the capacity, the security agencies have the capacity to put an end to this insecurity in this country. We as Nigerian students, we are tired of our students going to school and not returning back home. We are tired of our students remaining in the bush for the past 2 weeks. Oh, yes. Mr. President, do everything in your capacity. Do everything you can do to return our students back to their parents. For them and the teachers, to return the students and the teachers back to their parents. Let them return back to classrooms. We got to the classrooms today, they are closed down because the students are in the bush. Mr. President, it is emotional. They met the parents, they were crying. They don't have help. And the only help they have is the government of this country. They are not asking for too much. They are not seeking for too much. All they want is that students, their children, to return back to them, their families to return back to them. We have seen the activities of our security operatives, and we commend their efforts. We appreciate what they have been doing so far. And those that have lost their life in this battle, our security operatives that have lost their life in this battle, we commend them and we console with their family. And we know we'll see an end. We'll see to the end of this terror. All Nigerian students across the country, as I am here, we have the 6 coordinators of NAS here from Northwest, Northeast, North Central, Southwest, Southeast, South in this place. And we have all JCC chairman and SCG president and all executive of NAS present in this place for you to see how serious it is, leaving our comfort zone to come and sympathize with our students, our families, their parents. Mr. President, it is time to make that bold decision. The bandits or whatsoever they call themselves do not have the capacity and the strength our military have in this country. They don't have the power to withstand us. It is time to crush them finally. It is time to say no to continuous kidnapping. It is time to say no to them inflicting pains and suffering on our villagers. Mr. President, we believe the country have the capacity to do this.
On a normal level, right? The NANS president, National Association of Nigerian Students president, would have issued a warning, okay? But this one is just kind of like a stooge, you know, lucky. So it would have issued a warning to say, we are giving you a certain ultimatum or else we are going to shut down the country. Because students, university students, college students, secondary school students, primary school, even kindergarten students, children are not spared or been victims.
Hello, my brother. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
I'm okay, brother. How was your day? How is everything there?
Well, we thank God. Thank you so much for asking, though.
Yeah. You see, brother. Anyway, Mr. Kola is my name. Kola. The thing is that, my brother, let me tell you this thing.
Yes, sir.
You see, when NAS were NAS in those days, during the time of Babangida was grow or whatever, and NAS were the one that did that job that time. One. You see, when NAS started going down, it was during the time of Adam Oshomole. That was when NAS started going down. I can remember the former deputy governor of Edo State, when he was saying that they helped Oshomole to achieve whatever Oshomole were achieving that time in Labour. We were in time, Fushaibu. If he's listening, you can listen to this message now. He said, anytime Oshomole want to carry out anything strike or whatever, Oshomole always come to him because why? They were brothers anyway. Shaibu will reinforce the students, everybody, before you know it. But Obasanjo, he said that time, Obasanjo hear everything hot during the time of his time. Because of Feli Shaibu. If you see the way this guy is talking now, he's just talking like he's a paymaster anyway. The NAS guy is talking now. When NAS were NAS don't get time to talk. When NAS says this is how they want it. When NAS say this is how they want it, brother, I swear to God, between 1 week to 2 weeks, Tinubu said will shake for seat. That's the way NAS were NAS. Then another problem again we have, brother. I can remember a time when those Boko Haram boys, when the guy was talking that time in media. I can even find I have the video that time. Where the guy was saying, before any of them can stay in any community, to see that in any community, they only wait to see the ballet of the community. I hear him now. They always go to see the ballet of the community. He said, without the authority of the ballet of the community, as far to all those obas or all those chiefs or whatever, he said they cannot stay. He said, first and foremost, the leaders, all those guys, they have leaders in every zone.
Yes.
I can even remember there was even one time in Edo State, they even went to form one emir. They wanted to install emir. Even 2 times. So there was one they tried to install in Edo State. Yes, in Enya. They tried to use this Riato Hotel in the Enya. If this man is listening now, the man can still remember this video, this audio I'm talking now. Then the information leaked to go and meet the royal father of Edo State, about Benin. They went to chase them. They stopped that action. Then they now went again to Aswat Okada, which is a Benedion village, to go and reinforce that thing again. They fail again. They block them. The boy Edo now said, 2 kings cannot serve Edo State.
That's right.
You hear me now? But the problem we have now with all those problems we are having now, the day all those the chiefs or all those obas, they submit say, now this thing is over. I swear, Mr. Maiyegun, this thing will stop.
I agree.
So to even start from, if you check most of all those obas, most of them they get cows. Who they take care of those cows? Now those Fulanis.
They are Fulanis.
I'm just telling you the truth. Most of all those the chiefs, all those people. So when that guy made sure that when that guy used that video, that video, it went so viral now. The video
there's this community, yeah.
Before they can sit,
yeah, there's this community in Oyo State. Okay,
yeah,
this Ogun area of Oyo State. For now, I'll keep the name for that, right? It's because I am still digging more. I actually am looking forward to some videos being sent to me from this area, so I won't release the name. All right. There's this particular community. They have a king. Okay. This king is aware that there are over six illegal mining sites within his domain that is sanctioned. He's aware of. And how is he making money? Whatever they are digging from this community in Oyo State, right? Or they will bag them, put them in the sack. And then they will have bikes. Bikes will come in, take 2 sacks, 2 full 50 kg sacks, right, on the back seat of their bikes.
The bikes,
transport them from that village because there's no real road there. To transport from that inside that forest and transfer it to a more collective place where they will now use trucks to take them away. And that's where he makes his money. So they said there are over 5,000 bikes that applies that place every day. 5,000. All right. So all of them would have to pay 1,000 naira on every trip. If they go twice, 3 times, 4 times, it doesn't matter. So he's created his own checkpoints in his domain, which means somehow the police is aware, politicians are aware,
everybody is aware, my brother,
and thousands of people believes that is where they are making their daily living. Therefore, if people like you say what they are doing is contributing to what is still going to consume them, then it's like we are taking food out of their mouth. And I can count up to 12 communities, 12 areas in Oyo State alone where this is happening.
Yeah. Remember a time when Oshomole stand up for house. Say, the people that is doing this thing, that they are the officers.
Yes.
Oshomole come out in the Senate.
I remember.
I was even thinking maybe the police one, maybe they will arrest that man. They know that man is saying the truth. And I will tell you the truth to show Maiyegun. The day our ballet, the Obas, they will stand up to say, enough is enough. This thing will stop. This thing will stop. Because before any Fulani sit down in any community for 1 week, They always go there to pledge the loyalty, either with cow or ram or money or whatever to them. Then they will not sit down. Even all those chiefs, they know where their camp is.
Do you also know that some of them, whenever they killed any local, whenever they kill any locals, right? Before, instead of people to protest and fight, these local chiefs, these kings are the ones that are always going to say they are doing settlements. They will tell these killers to pay the families of the person they killed on his farm or a farm, so that it won't escalate and become something public. Do you know how many of such cases they've buried down in so many communities in Nigeria today?
Maiyegun, what paid me most is that, what really paid me most is that when Politico was coming to power, many people that really they didn't know this thing. They were just saying, Tiwa Tiwa la Adibofun, Tiwa Tiwa la Adibofun. Do not forget that the way this man is, Politico is in power when he ruled as a governor. There is a very big gap, and there is an old age on that man's side. They forget that first.
And that is always going to count. Those around him are usually is old, is not aware of many things. And those ones are already cashing out, clearing Nigeria. Like those with Buhari did. They did the same thing right now.
That's what the big problem is. It's supposed to, no, before, I won't lie to you. People make me to like governors before, when he challenged Obasanjo, but he challenged Obasanjo for his own selfish interest. After he challenged Obasanjo for that time, he now created pain into Lagosians and the strangers that were coming to Lagos. Put us into them.
Yes.
You hear me now? But why did I know all those things is that I was a truck driver. I drive truck all over Nigeria. You know what I'm saying now? So even my own part of say where I say, okay, maybe Obi will try. I will still tell you one thing now. I'm saying, I'm so sorry for your time. When I was traveling to Anambra, when Obi was a governor,
right,
brother, I know what happened that time when Bakassi, all those things happened. This Bakassi operating started in Aba. Because one lady, they killed that time, that they were come to buy shoe from Aba. That was where this thing started. But when Obi started this thing, brother, all the whole kidnapper, whatever it will be, they relocate out from Anambra State. They went to stay, some of them went to the Asaba, some of them went to Lagos, some of them went to Asa to go and be strike, to come and relax in Anambra. All of them, they ran away. That is why I still believe Obi, that man you are seeing, is just like somebody that if he's doing something, he don't look back. That is just one thing I'm still considering for that man. And people could have done more than this, but people is old.
That these problems will probably have reduced. Is that your point?
Brother, it will reduce, brother. It will reduce. I know it will reduce. So that's just my own take, my brother. You know.
Thank you so much.
So
you have a very
thank you so much, brother.
Thanks for calling in. Okay.
God bless you, my brother. God bless you for your time. Thank you.
Interesting. Okay. So let's kind of take something else too before I take okay. I think I've got another call. Another caller on the line. I'll take it. Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Maiyegun General.
Baba.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, let me mute this thing.
Please.
Hello? Yeah, yes, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear, please.
Niger, Yoruba, people are just fooling themselves. Yeah. We know the truth and we are just like pretending that we don't know the truth. Everybody know, if you are a normal person, you should know the kind of person Tinubu is. I was born and bred in Lagos State. Now, we are Lagosian, island, whatever. Most of the people look at the people that are following Tinubu today now. Everybody is looking for what they are going to eat.
That's it. It's basically about what
they people are trying to, if anybody is lying to you, everything else is a lie. I'm in Nigeria, so I'm talking to you. I'm calling you from Nigeria.
Baba.
So, because, let's say Obi was the president of Nigeria. Let's just say Obi was the president right now. And this thing that is happening now is happening.
And
those people that are quiet, are they going to be quiet? What is going to happen? Let's just be honest with ourselves. Between you and I.
Let us be sincere. Nigeria will not be where it is right now. Trust me.
Yes. Are they going to be quiet?
They won't. It is impossible.
People will complain that Tinubu is not doing something like
they'll probably,
yes.
They'll probably be planning.
I know my people.
Now. They will be planning now to attack the Igbos.
Yes, now.
You know what I mean? Instead of going after the terrorists, they will say because Obi as president, Igbo man president, they will say he intentionally is targeting Yoruba land to destroy Yoruba land. That's why he's not protecting us because it's an Igbo man. They will create anything at all that will make the Yorubas to see every Igbo they can see as their number one enemy. 3 years, Igbo
because, let me tell you something. Maiyegun, sorry to cut you short.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
For the past 3 years now, for the past 3 years, you don't see Yoruba people attacking Tinubu. All they talk about is Obi. Is he the president of Nigeria? It's Obi the president. This guy is not a president. He's just an opposition. If you talk, you guys will complain. What's wrong with this guy? You know, but you are scared to complain to your president that is a president right now that we are, you can't face the president, but you can face Obi. You see some people, they will type, I'll just look and laugh. On social media, I just read and thank God for social media. If not, you will not know that some people that we are working with, that we are talking to every day, something is wrong with them. You see some people will just talk and was like, hey, Allah Basha, no. You just, I go out, I see them, we talk, I just look at them, just go with the flow and listen to them and like what's wrong with
you want to
people,
have a conversation to say, oh, Tinubu Tinubu they mess up, Tinubu they F up, then somebody will just come straight away and say, so if now Obi waiting Obi go do, you'll be like, what are you saying? Like what is wrong with you? Obi is not your president. I'm talking about the person who is president right now. What do you want to do? Obi self cannot do anything. I'll be like, man, God damn it, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah?
You know what's
like
going on.
Kilo now. Sure you get. Like
they will not even talk about it
right now.
They will not talk about anybody else.
No.
They will not talk about any. They will not even mention Atiku's name.
No, Obi.
Atiku is an oppositioner. Huh? Atiku is the second now.
No, it's Obi.
He was the second.
Obi
because you know that this guy is a threat. Because you know deep inside you, Maiyegun, you know deep inside you that this guy can do better.
I think they do.
I don't know. I'm just being sarcastic. Yeah. But because if you know that because Atiku cannot offer anything, so you don't bother to talk about Atiku. But all you talk. If you argue with anybody now,
see, Baba, it is just ridiculous. Sure, you get. You want to have a conversation. This person is supporting Tinubu, which is fine, good, great. Whatever you see,
no problem.
All right, no problem. I am not supporting anybody. I want to question Tinubu's decision that affects my life. All right. So I want you to convince me that maybe I'm just not reading him right. But they won't tell you anything. They just say, Omo, there are some people that wanted to make him lose. Even your Obi self cannot do anything. Like, who is talking about Obi?
They will never. You can never see any Tinubu supporter argue with them, and they will never talk about. Never.
It's impossible.
Never. Never. You never see that. They will have to mention Obi's name. You will not see them mention Atiku's name. They will mention Obi. But why are you mentioning this guy if you know that it's not good? It's never going to be the president. Why are you mentioning it? If you know, if you are not relevant, I don't have to talk about you now.
You get?
Abi? I don't. Why should I be? If you know that Obi can never be a Nigerian president, yeah, fine. But you should not be. But you are concerned about this guy. You see some people, Obi will never be Nigerian president or whatever.
Yeah, fine, okay, fine. Will never be. That's okay. The one that is president right now, can we at least?
So what's the problem? I'm talking about a president. I don't support Obi. I don't support Atiku. I don't support whatever.
It is exhausting.
I'm talking about. I see somebody's our president, right?
Right now.
I'm talking about our own president, right? I don't know Obi. I don't support Obi.
And Obi's action or inaction doesn't have any effect on my life.
It doesn't concern me.
Actions affect me. Put my life
Let's
in
talk
danger.
about what is going on in
Put the
Nigeria.
lives of my family in danger.
Nigeria is our country.
Right?
I don't know. If something is wrong with our people, you have to. And you look at Maiyegun. Let's talk about the Yorubas now.
Right.
Look at our country. Let's say mention top 5 Yorubas in Yoruba land. 5 that we know that these are great kings. You know what I'm saying? These people are in bed with politicians. They don't care about the people anymore. They don't. I don't want to mention anybody, but they don't care about it. They are lost. Look at the pastors. Look at the imams. They don't care about the people anymore. I did Nigeria as I talk to you now. Maiyegun, I did Nigeria as I talk to you. I'm talking
so
to you.
You must have seen a lot.
Baba, you just have to pray for our country. I mean, like they say, I don't know what is going to happen.
Nobody knows.
because me, I like this country. I like, despite everything, I still love this country because, when I come here, like I feel relaxed. Everything.
Look for your peace of mind. You want to get connected back to the roots. Something that takes you away from your everyday buzz.
Yes. Like
now they are making that almost impossible for us now.
I'm walking around the streets now. I saw someone, I walk around the street, look at the people, these people. If you look at the percentage of the poor people in Nigeria is too much. The government cannot contain it. That's actually, it's too much.
God,
everywhere you go, people beg you for money, everything is messed up, man. And the people that, the people that are in Nigeria that, like, they are smart, educated, maybe they have few change, they're happy because they can control those people. So if they want anything, if I give this guy 10K, he'll go and do this thing for me, that they're happy like that. You should be like, this guy, me too, I went to university, this guy too went to university. Look at this guy struggling, like, I have to give him 10K to go and do something for me. I don't love school, no, but I carry me, no, carry now.
You get
I don't call Shanu me now. You understand what I'm saying? And you see your fellow brother like that. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Because you are okay, you don't give a shit about them. Sorry for my language. And you're happy. Talk about government. These people are lazy. Don't mind them. Whatever.
You get what I mean? Like we just use all this blanket statement and say you can't help them. Don't worry, they are lazy. They don't want to work.
You can't tell me somebody is lazy that went to university as being a graduate. It's not an easy job now, Baba.
Like easy Nigeria.
It's not easy.
Graduate in Nigeria, easy.
Graduate in Nigeria. No, it's not. It's not.
Only for you to be
you
told
have to give that person
lazy.
a step.
You're just lazy.
Because you are in a good position. Because you are in a good position. Because you are in a good position, and they are not. And they look at all this thing that is happening. Look at all the private school in Nigeria. They don't care. They don't care about. They said if they were going to strike for one day, they don't care about the public school because the way the rich people in Nigeria look at down the poor people. Just anything I ship out of Alagbara.
Just stay safe,
No problem.
And get back here safely too. You have a good one, Baba.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah.
Nice one. So I have another caller. I'm thinking, should I take that or I should just go show you? Okay, I'll take this and I'll share the next thing with you. Here. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, ma.
It's been a while. Yeah, I'm not so bad. What can we do? See, this thing, all these happenings, it's torturing. It's like they just decide to torture everybody, all Nigerians.
It is traumatic. Tell me about it.
It's too much. This is too much. And I can remember when they were having their election, we shouted. I always say to people, this man you people are like sort of supporting, it's an evil man. It's nothing, he's an evil man. I've been saying that right on set. This is so sad. This is so sad. Where are we going? What is going to happen? Why our leaders, our pastors, our imams, our leaders that will be rich ones, those people that are on top, that are like high above there. Where are they? Where are they? because all their children, they're not in Nigeria. The children are not, they know in that country. See what is happening. They said they have Onoka Kanko. What is his name? Gani? Adams. He has never said any. Yeah, he has Gani Adams. He has never said anything regarding this. What is happening in that country? They don't want to kill everybody, and I believe is this APC that brought all these people. Is the APC according to what we
was with them? Who was once with them? Told us that they did bring them into the country for election.
Yeah, exactly. That they brought them into the country for election, and they promised them, but they failed to fulfill the promise. Then that is where that is the root of the problem. You understand? But Maiyegun, please, I would like to correct a narrative,
right?
Because with this situation we are in, honestly, this is it. In fact, I don't even know what to say about it. This is just, it's something, it's unthinkable. But we need to be together. Our advice, my own opinion, let me put it that way.
Please.
People should stop saying they want to Islamicize Nigeria. I don't see it that way. The people, even we can see that even the areas these people are attacking most, right?
They are just attacking everyone. They don't care whether you're a Christian or you're a Muslim.
Whether a Christian or Muslim or pagan and non-Muslim, whatever you are, they don't care. Their community, they attack that into the children. If you watch the video, you will realize that most of those people are Muslims. So they don't care. These people don't care. We shouldn't divide ourselves about, this is a Christian thing, it's a Muslim thing, it's this and that. You understand? I believe we shouldn't follow this US Trump, what Trump is saying.
Okay.
Because Trump himself is evil. It's not Trump. We shouldn't take it like, Trump loves Nigerians. Trump, like, we really want the best for us. Please, let's stop that. That man never lost any black.
There's no way.
It's actually no way. So we have to think deeply. This is the time for us to join hands together. We need to have just one voice. One voice. That's what we need. All these pastors and even not pastors. We have pastors in Yoruba. They have their own in the East. They have their own in the North.
That's right.
The leaders of the community, what are they doing? None of them is okay. So we are in, I don't want to say it. And when they were saying, God, we've been praying. We are even tired of praying.
I mean, it's almost like we are mocking God as well. You know what I mean? Like on the one hand, we are calling on him to come and fix our problem. On the other hand, those who are really need there to do the job, they are rehabilitating terrorists. So is God not going to be laughing at us and be like, "Are this one serious?"
Exactly.
Are you really serious? Like, you are praying to end terrorism really and you are forgiving terrorists.
Sorry if I'm allowed to say this in your program. Go and listen to Senior's the new track she did for the children that are in captive.
Right.
Honestly, I use it now I say what's the status
or something, right?
But what's our status?
Right. Okay.
Honestly, listen to it. You will, in fact, it's so emotional. I just don't understand. Where did we go wrong? Where are we going? How did we get here? There are a lot of questions that we asking that we don't have answers to. Thank you so much, Maiyegun.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks so much for calling in, okay?
And
you take it easy, okay? Have a good one, ma'am.
Thank you.
Shay, help us, oh. Help us. There is God, oh. There is God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh. God should descend, oh, today God will descend here. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. This thing will end today. My sisters, if your child lost, will you stay and keep quiet? Will you people stay and keep quiet? The president now is calling you, come, I want to help you. You don't want to appear. Will you agree? No. Now the first lady is calling you, come, I want to help you. Come to find your child, your missing child. Will you keep quiet? No. Child, there is God, oh. There is God, oh. The bloods we are sharing, there is God, oh. 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 It's okay.
Meanwhile, your current vex lady, Rat, was busy today. Doing what? This is what she was doing.
I have news for the states where we don't have the presence of APC, but we have members of APC. So to all our women leaders, from the woman leader for Abia State, APC woman leader, APC woman leader for Anambra State, APC woman leader for Bauchi State, APC leader for Osun State, APC leader for Oyo State. Your vehicles will be ready before the end of the week. So I urge all our governors,
Can you imagine?
This is how we want our women to be treated. The vehicles are your personal vehicles.
Can you imagine?
You are not giving it to the party.
Can you imagine?
Can you hold up, please? You register the vehicles in your name.
Can you imagine? See where the loan is going to. All the loan, billion dollar of loan, these people are collecting. You can see where the loans are going to.
Let me finish. You register all these vehicles.
See where your loans are going to.
You have money to do that, which we won't talk about.
Can you imagine?
But register these vehicles in your name. And our beloved state governors, the APC governors, buy your women leaders vehicles.
Can you imagine?
We are not playing politics like before.
Can you imagine?
We are politicians and people should see the value on us. So this is a blessed party and we want
Supreme Leader Ayatollah's wife is talking.
So
Supreme Leader Ayatollah of Bodilon wife is talking.
Oh my goodness. You see that guy? The voiceover. The guy, he must have watched the video so much that he felt like Nigeria is such a joke that the wife of the president of the country will be sharing cars. Our office is illegal. She had no real, supposedly she wasn't supposed to have any budget or anything, but that is how they are spending Nigeria's money. The guy was like, Ayatollah's wife is talking. Oh my God, that's embarrassing, right? I was laughing so much that I have a caller. Here, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Yourself?
Beautiful. So everybody can hear you, by the way. So please.
Yeah, I called about a year ago, trying to discuss a digital version of the government type situation that we could create, as in software-wise. And I have created it. It's open source software. for everyone to use and possibly even work on it as well. The code is called Digital LGA, Digital Local Government Area. Right. So the purpose of it is that, someone can download it in a specific local government area, install it on a website, WordPress related, and then use it to track, get businesses within that local government area to pay, staff salary and all these stuff through the platform, and also to automatically collect taxes that will be used to pay for different infrastructure, like, for example, policing, environmental, ABCD, as well as healthcare and so on. So all these will be transparent for everyone to see what's going on. So I understand that people want something different. This is a possible solution as to how people can do it. What would happen is people in different local government areas will set it up for themselves, download the code and install it, and have a website where their local government area, people in their local government area could, sign up and start using it type situation. Obviously, it's open source for free to use, to download and to customize however people want to. But the idea is to create an infrastructure for people to actually think differently. And also, since we understand that we don't have accountable government, people can actually do this by themselves.
I see. I think I remember now, it was last year when we're talking about the Africans having their own platforms where, in case if we get yanked off some of these global platforms. Is that the one you are referencing, right?
Yeah, I think something like that. I think it's evolved.
It's like now kind of like localized in a way where people can sign up from their different local government areas. And how does the cumulative infrastructural project or funding, how does that come by that community? How do they do that?
So for example, people in the businesses in that local government area will register to the platform set up by someone in that local government area. I don't know who it's going to be, if that makes sense. They would have to figure it out. We're here, but we're trying to help out one way or the other, really. So what would happen is someone in that local government area would set it up, have the right connections to, bring businesses on board, and the different taxes that are collected through the system will be used to pay for security, so policing, healthcare, and roadworks and all these stuff. People can also report different problems in the area. Businesses in the area, in the local area, can
and all that. Okay.
Yeah, so they can tender for different services. So basically, it's not a system where someone would be saying, okay, I know that person is my friend, I'm going to award the contract to them. We would see everything online, if that makes sense. Right. And whoever, and if those people have not done the work, the system will not pay them the rest of the money, if that makes sense, rather than them getting the whole money and nothing gets done. Does that make sense?
See, yeah, it does. I mean, so how can someone access that? Do you want to share that in the comments, by the way? Like you said, it's ready.
Okay. Yeah. It's on GitHub. Coders will know what GitHub is.
I do.
But yeah, let me see. Yeah. So it's on GitHub. I haven't sent it to you on WhatsApp as well. Some time back, but I'm trying to see how to
if you can
pull it up now.
Right
put it on the.
We are talking about it. I can easily take a look, right?
Yeah. I'll send it to you right now as well. I've sent it to the group, to the chat on YouTube.
You can leave it on the comment section on the YouTube as well. So I will take a look at it, and possibly I may even reach out. Okay. So I can talk about it when I understand it.
Yeah. Again, it's free. It's free code. People can look into it, check it out,
right?
Customize it to however they want to, and open source, free, and so on. But yeah, that's my little contribution.
Thank you very much, then. All right, and thanks for that too. You have a very good evening. Okay.
You too. Thank
Cheers,
you.
man. So that is people who are like, creating solutions to solve the existing problems. So we need to access that to see it, and maybe I can bring it back here and explain it even better for us. Okay, so that is one out of many. So there is another caller though. Yeah, hello.
Hey, Maiyegun.
Baba. How are you, sir?
Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
We thank God though. Happy New Year.
But finally, at one chance, finally.
Abi.
It
was fear what happened by insane.
It happened.
5 years ago, something that people will never, when you say it, they will just be like, you are not making any sense. You are just a fearmonger.
Exactly.
You are just, you know what I mean? Today, they are happening now.
Yeah. Now, this everybody to Janice, everybody declare. But I want everybody no connect. Let's talk about PDP, NPK, everybody no to connect.
That's right.
On a kidnap or àbúrò pẹ̀kẹ̀lẹ̀ mẹ́sì báyìí. Ìjọ náà wọ Emir àti Ìlọrin tó kọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin lọ mímọ̀ bóyá o gbọ́ yẹn.
Mo gbọ́.
Emir Ìlọrin wọ́n wọ bẹ̀ wọ́n lọ kó ìyàwó ẹ̀mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin. Díẹ̀ ọmọ àwọn ní palace ilẹ̀.
Wọ́n sì jí retired general gbé, former spokesperson for the Nigerian Army. Àtìyàwó ẹ̀.
Mo gbọ́ yẹn náà. Àtìyàwó ẹ̀ yà. Mo ti tán ọgbọ́n gbé sórí fídíò tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bẹ̀bẹ̀. Kankan táwọn Tinubu, I don't know, will these people even go there? Some lè get over all these things tó ń ṣe bá àwọn Tinubu. You think they will go away with it? With the way things they go about?
Yeah, they will.
Really? Because Nigeria are not ready, have it?
Until I mean, kind of like probably surprised or shocked. I'm going to say they are going to get away with it. And they haven't even started. Oh, they have not started, Baba. Whatever we are witnessing right now, it is called preamble. Okay?
Exactly.
The real deal is yet to come.
I can see what Wike is saying today is all rubbish and jargon.
So we found ourselves.
What did these people take us for? They want take us human being at all. The president is a animal can't replace human being with animal. I don't know the kind of speech don't sound Lọ́jọ́ Sálà. Well, I don't want chance, so I don't know. We are this princess in court long time. Princess because I go a lot of the princess.
Princess is fine. You'll be the second person to be a princess, so maybe I should even just go out tonight and ask. People are asking for you. Please, she's always watching.
Yeah, please,
she's always here.
Yeah, okay.
She just chose not to be engaging as usual, but she's always here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But
because everybody too are tired. Everybody's tired. Everybody's tired. This is what we have been saying for how many years that this thing is going to happen. It's going to happen. I mean, say the baby, coffee like I said, the lady. Say go back to one in
It is well.
I just have to call you and say hello to you, Daddy. For a long time.
Yeah, you have a good evening. Okay. Thank you, sir. So our time is up. So to say, like, if it gets to once it gets to that point where I just feel like I'm tired, so the rest will look like I'm just dragging all of you on. Okay, so let's wrap it up for now, and join me again tomorrow. All right. Now I am going to appeal to you once again. If you haven't shared this video or like it, it's so easy to do. If we have 1,000 people watching, 1,200 or even 800 people watching, right? So imagine if all of you, the 800 of you actually like the broadcast. That is going to make a huge difference. So I implore you to please do that, okay, before you go. And thanks to every one of you for tonight. I hope I see you again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You have a good evening. A good night. Odaro.
mọ̀ làwọn tó jódodo. Maiyegun diary. Maiyegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Maiyegun diary na ibi nọ́mbà 1. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Maiyegun diary na ibi nọ́mbà 1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun diary na ibi nọ́mbà 1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary na ibi nọ́mbà 1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí. Maiyegun diary na ibi nọ́mbà 1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary na ibi nọ́mbà 1. Maiyegun diary Politico. Maiyegun diary na ibi nọ́mbà 1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun diary na ibi nọ́mbà 1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Maiyegun diary na ibi nọ́mbà 1. Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó. Maiyegun diary na ibi nọ́mbà 1. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Presido bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òkúra olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni. ó fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ́ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o gbogbo ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.